There it is. It's saying live. Upcoming.
I see upcoming.
I'm going to see if I can make it go live from here. Well, it says end stream, so.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
We're on.
It's about time, people. It's
Tag
about
you
time.
it, Deb.
I was ready to lose a gasket, but I better go in and turn on subscribers only.
Judy says she hears and sees us.
Oh, crap. I don't even know if I can do it now. I don't even know what screen. I better quit messing before I screw it up. So we might have to just troll fight today.
That's funny.
All right, let me get this stupid commercial off of here. All right. Sorry, everyone. I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't know why there's goofiness afoot. Is it Friday the 13th? No, it's Sunday the 24th.
Way past that.
Yep. Oh, Lisa, I hope you feel better. So let me get my phone and say hi to everybody because I cannot see over there. And sorry about the wet head. I was outside working in the garden and lost track of time too. So a drowned rat. All right, let me find the correct one, or the one that's working.
I'm glad y'all found us.
And I'm going to go back in and delete all my lives and restart my computer and start again. And if this happens again, Streamlabs, Talk Studio, your history. I'm telling you right now. Okay. Dawn Stewart was the first one in. Hello, hello. Linda Denton's here. Hi, welcome in. Judy Hebert. She says, okay, I'm back. Thanks for following me around. Regina's here. Hi, Regina. Linda, yes, I'm here. I'm here, but not here. You know what I mean? Hi, Lori. Quilting in the Country. Lori's here. Dawn Stewart said it's a game of hide and seek. Sheila says, hello. Hi, Joyce, JK, Lori, Sheila, Regina. Joycey. Hi, Regina. Oh, they see and hear us. Yay. Yeah, I even did a new link. Generated a new link because sometimes if you use the same link all the time, it might get corrupt or I don't know. So I even generated a new link. Lisa says she's still lurking even when nothing showed the first time. Well, it said we were live.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what camera's working, what's not working. I was messing around with stuff. Maybe that has something to do with it too. Because I was, you know me, I like to play around on the technology that I know nothing about. And then screw it up. Hi, Sherry. You're in my quilting world. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm reading from the phone. I just don't have the energy to get across. Plus, I got wet hair dripping in my face. Awkward Quilter GA says time. Time for what? Time for tea? I think I will. Where is my tea? It's not open. Little too early for rum. All right, I don't even know if I'm on the right spot. All right, let me pop out that chat just in case all of a sudden in case I need to troll or something.
Oh, Regina, she hasn't been in the sewing room for at least a month.
I know, I missed her. All right, where is everything now? She's a weaselaroo. No, you need to come up here. Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh, now it's huge. I can't see nothing. All right, so forget that. I'm not going to pop out the chat. I'm not doing anything. I'll just go back to my phone. Hi, OG's Nitro RC. Ladies, stopping to leave a like and say hi. Enjoy your Sunday. Thank you. Melanie's here. Hi, Melanie. Welcome in. Hi, Sheila, Lori, Joyce.
Hey, Donna.
Hi, Irish Sail Lady Linda. Good morning.
Hey, Linda.
Nikki B's here. Good morning. Cheryl Cruz is here, or Cruz. Christina Strongberg's here. Welcome in. Hi, Joe. Nice to see you. Hi, Susan Morajan, proud single mother. Welcome in. Hi, Gladys. How are you? Yes, Lisa's not here today. She's not feeling good. So I got my old buddy Deb here. Oh, gosh. Now I get a commercial. How am I supposed to read the chat? Oh, sorry. My patients are a little thin today. I got a hose leaking. It's just been a mess. Well, Regina, I hope you come back in the sewing room.
Yep.
Hi, Brenda Foley. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, is this commercial day or what? Woohoo, Linda! Linda bought a Moxie long arm for my birthday and it will be here next week. I'm getting my office cleaned up because I got the 10-foot frame. Yippee! Dawn Stewart says, great to see everyone. Hi, Donna Dixon. Welcome in. I won't be biting anything today. And I didn't even prepare anything to sew today. I skipped a day somehow. I got everything ready for Monday, but not for today. I did finish my, I don't know what you call it, project bag. And it ended up being a lot smaller because I chopped it down. And this design was from Country Cow. And I kind of like the way it looks, but I really don't think I need a piece of plastic up here. So the next one I have, I don't think it'll have the plastic up there, but I could be wrong. Who knows what I cut out. I got all the pieces cut for the first step of that quilt. Let's see what, I don't even remember the name of it. Hi, Giovanna. Thank you. And this spool thread was my grandmother's, as well as the trim. And then I just put a cheap webbing handle on there because I'm hoping instead of having stacks of bins with my projects in, even though it's nice, to put some of the older, put some in there and just hang them on a hook so they take up less space. It might look worse, but I don't care. And I think Barry was in the other chat. We lost him on the way. So I have all my fabrics cut. These are the fabrics for the quilt. I'll just show them. And this is going to be a short live. So I'm just filling airtime. Because Deb, she's talked out from this morning. She was on there over 2 hours yakking.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the quilt pattern I'm making. And excuse the way I'm dressed. I'm going back outside, so. And it's Sunshine and Daisy's quilt from Beverly McCullough. And this is the project bag I made over there. It's from Project Pouch Country Girl Design. It's a free pattern. I have another one cut out except that one is going to have a wristlet strap that I made. Are you kidding me? And I'm directly hooked up to the internet. I don't even have the other. So that's it. I'm done with Talk Studio.
Oh, there it's back.
I see you, Giovanna. Maybe I have it on. Who knows? But I will be deleting everything out of my Talk Studio. And I think I'm going to just do it straight from Streamlabs and see if that works better and use Collab Cam. Or I may just take everything out, delete all the cookies and restart and then see if that, but I'm not doing that today. If this quits today, we're done. I just got this area all cleaned. I wish I could. I don't know. Yeah, I can't put my phone on, or else I would put my phone on and show you. I got rid of the big ironing board. It's still here, but it's folded and put away. I put a little ironing board on my other sewing desk so I could iron right here without getting up and down, even though I need to get up and down. So we'll see. Oh, Linda says we're back. Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Google and everything because it's just been a mess. Oh, I moved my desk too. I got tired of looking at that wall because every time I do a quilt, I'd hit my hand here or I'd punch the wall on accident. You know, if you're moving something along and your hand slips boom into the wall. So it was over here, so I got rid of it. And over here was this cube. I moved it over here. Now these all go under my desk, but right now underneath my desk has a bunch of scraps and batting, which I'm going to empty this out. Then all this will go, or these two bottom ones will go under my desk. I have another cube for here where these will go. And then that'll take care of that. And then my design wall will be back on here because I moved and put all my batting and my bolts of fabric way up here. Well, you can't see, but I have these hooks on here. This was originally for my design wall. So I'm going to start using that for the design wall. I just got to finish getting 2 more bins of fabric out of here. And then I'll be able, and then, you know, of course, get rid of all this stuff that's hanging. And then I will be able to put it there. So, oh yes, I'm busy. Someday, like, was it yesterday? Oh, I was going to say I didn't do diddly squat, but I did. I finished cutting all that fabric. I finished that. I cut out another bag. 2 bags. And today I did the garden. You know, my tomatoes had little brown, little tiny spots all over. Well, I put I don't know if I put 4 or 6 plants in one giant tub. It was too many. So I cut a bunch out that didn't have any fruit on it and just cleaned it all out. So now the air can get through and hopefully my tomatoes will ripen. I don't know. And I found a couple hidden cucumbers back there, so they're coming back. So got that going. And then I'll probably just kerplunk once in the pool because it's so cold out there. But I'm going. And then I just want to sew so I can hear my her featherweight. Yes, Donna Dixon got a featherweight. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. SK Dammit's here. Oh, that's that little grouse Lacey. She must be after the cat. Oh, that was Bob? Knock it off, Bob. How dare you, Bob? And I have everything cut out for my fish quilt. So I'll be working on that too. So, because I always have a couple. I'm going to start working on some of the quilts off screen and just show my progress. So I'm not doing the same thing the whole entire live. From now until Christmas, I'll be doing a lot of smaller projects because I make a lot of my Christmas gifts. So that means lots of bags and different things. Hi, Katie. Welcome in. Hi, Nikki B. Try sprinkling a little bone meal on your garden. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. The last time I put that sprink fertilizer in it, then it really boosted out the leaves. So then I put some antacid in there. I don't know what it's for, but somebody on Google or YouTube said. So I went out and crushed my antacids with my little peel cutter and dumped them in each plant. And I harvested some basil because I'm going to make myself some fresh. Oh, and I harvested a zucchini, a little one. I'm going to make myself some fresh not pasta, salsa. And I'm the only one that eats it here. So that's what I'll be eating the rest of the day. So I can't wait. And I hope the chips aren't stale because if not, I'll have to run to the store. And I'm not in the mood for that. But I'll try some bone meal. I'll have to go get some. But yeah, these squares are just all different sizes. So it's going to be fun just to go back and look through like this one has little tiny apples and it's all vintage fabric. So it might end up being enough for one whole Christmas quilt. I don't know. But I think what I'm going to try and do is make 9 patches. Just make a whole box of 9 patches and see what happens. And I would start now, but I have my bag sewing thread on. So I don't want to start that. And I don't think I have. Oh, but I want to show you a quick trick while we're here, since nobody's really working but Deb. This is how I sew the plastic or the vinyl for the thing. I peel off a little bit off the back, cut it off, and then I attach my zipper. And I put it through like this with the paper on the bottom. That way you're not sewing through the paper, but you're not sticking to your machine either. Well, I guess I could sew one of these on here. But I don't have any cameras on, but I'll show you. So what I do is I take a piece, and this is from that Country Cow, but I've watched a bunch of different videos and I've kind of taken a little bit from each one. So I just fold it in half and then I put it on the edge of my vinyl. Oops, you can't see. On the edge of my vinyl, and then I sew across there. Then nothing sticks. And then I fold this up and then that'll go onto the zipper. But I'm trying to figure out a way to have the zipper finished in the back because I don't like the way it looks. Like this one here. I mean, it looks good on the outside, but on the inside, it's like an unfinished zipper. And I would like this side to be finished too. So I'm not sure how you'd do that, but I'm going to try and figure it out. I could probably wrap it around underneath and then sew this to the vinyl. But then the vinyl would be exposed. So we'll see. And I have a couple other different patterns for these project bags. Different sizes, different shapes. But I got to find them first. So they could be here. I could have gave them away. Who knows? Because you never know what I'm going to do from one minute to the next. Or at least I don't know what I'm doing. I just bounce around life like I don't have a care in the world. So I guess I will sew a couple things on here. And has it been an hour yet?
You're so funny.
Well, after watching all yours and talking on your live, I have nothing to say.
You gotta talk. I didn't catch all the chat.
Well, I'm going to sew. At least I'll have something to talk about and get something done instead of just sitting here.
We got some for the girls or us to sub.
Okay. Now, oh, that looks kind of wonky, but it's because of the vinyl. And I think this thread's too thick. But I sewed across there. Now, on Country Cow, they have you fold this to the back and sew it again. On somebody else's, they just had you flip it up and then top stitch. And then the folded edge goes to the zipper. But that leaves that vinyl in there. So I am going to, and what I do is I just line it up so they meet. I don't want one hanging way down where you can see it. So I don't know. And then I use double-sided tape to hook it to the zipper. So I'm just going to fix this on here. And, well, that's why I had my, and just sew it. And then I'm going to be done. I'm going to say, see you next week. Or I'm going to sit here and play buttons. Oh, and I got it going the wrong way. Darn it.
Well, how come these are too big?
Yeah, my schedule's going to be changing, so I don't know when I'll be going live, if I'll be going live, or what's going on. So I will keep you posted on that. I will be making a lot more videos like I used to. I used to make a video a week way back in the day. I've gotten away from that. I'm going to try and do at least a video every other week. You know, small projects, probably mostly bags, a couple quilts mixed in. Just simple, fun things. So I'm going to do that. I shouldn't be talking about my schedule. Then I won't have nothing to talk about tomorrow.
You're so funny. You're so
All right.
funny.
Oh, I tried to do it wrong again. Oh, my goodness. Got to go this way and keep that paper up. Well, you can't see what I'm doing because I didn't even turn my cameras on. I got here a couple minutes before the live and Deb was already here. I was running around, combing my hair, getting rid of my chin whiskers and before I came on.
Yeah, she was like, I gotta get rid of my chin whiskers. And I'm like, I didn't.
Well, you'd be surprised. You don't think they'd show up on camera, but when you put your video to check it out on the big screen, a lot more shows up than you realize. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now I'll have to cut another project for tomorrow. Okay, so there it is. Sewed on there on both sides of the vinyl. Now, with the paper down, I will put this on top of the zipper. Let me show you what I mean. I'm not going to do the zipper now because I need double-sided tape and I don't know where I stuck it. So then you're just going to put it like that and sew right across. And with this paper on, you won't be sticking. I wait until the very last to stick it on there. And then I just take two, I think I stuck this together. I'm not sure. I better put a couple pins. And then I just put two together with either batting, foam, whatever you want. And then I just put a few lines through it, and that's it for the back. And this will be the back and the lining because you put binding all the way around. Although I did see one that had no binding on the outside, so I might need to try that one. Sherry Yurton is putting together her block swap from Donna Swap. Yeah, I was watching Donna today. She was finishing up her Santa sacks, little drawstring bags. And I thought, I haven't made them for gifts. I just make this, square ones. But if you made little tiny ones of those drawstring sacks, that would be perfect for like somebody in a nursing home. You could just put in some candy or something in there and hand them out. And you could use your scrap fabric.
Oh, yeah.
Then it wouldn't cost a fortune. Well, the candy might. Last time I went to buy candy, I went, holy cow, I guess I don't need any. But
yeah, that could be a lot.
Huh?
Candy can cost a lot.
Yeah, but if you make your pouches small enough, you only fit a couple of the minis in there. You could probably put like a homemade cookie or something in there, but I don't know how that would work with allergies and all that. Then after Christmas, if you don't do it in Christmas fabric, then they can use it to store their teeth in or something. I don't know.
I don't know. That's funny. Okay.
Hebert said her dad put coffee grounds in the garden. So did my grandpa.
Yeah, my dad did too.
Good morning, Jess. Welcome in.
Morning, Jess.
Oh, eggshells. Do you have to wash the eggshells first, or does it? I don't want any bugs.
My dad used to do that too. With eggshells.
I heard you could put it in dog food too, but
I gotta switch my feet.
Hi, So Terry. Welcome in.
So Terry!
Awkward Quilter GA still lurking and sleeping, but eyes are getting heavy. Don't worry. We're all about ready to fall asleep over here. It's not too exciting today. We miss our Lisa.
Yes.
She doesn't miss us at all.
We miss Lisa. Without Lisa, it seems like it's a Monday.
And these project bags, I'll have to make some extra ones without sewing fabric on it because my mom's going to want one. And I'm just putting great big lines and that's it. Just some straight lines, nothing fancy. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do fancy stitches or what do you call it? Free motion, but I'm not. I'm just tacking it down. Oh, and I'll show you how this is how I Frankenbat. Oh, you can't see it's in there, never mind. But I use 2 pieces of batting, and then sometimes I have little tiny strips of the SF101, maybe 1/2 inch or whatever. I put that on the batting and iron it on, and it keeps it together. Instead of buying batting tape, because there's not much you can do with a little tiny piece of SF101. So this way I get to use it. Sheila says, pretty sure AI made a project bag with vinyl where the zipper is finished on the back. When I find it, I can show you. Oh, good. Thanks. I did one, but I didn't like the way you had to take your piece and fold up both ends and put it on both sides of the vinyl. But I bet you, where's my vinyl? You could take 2 pieces of fabric leftovers. Because I have this already cut because I made it too big because I didn't have a pattern. I was just kind of, fudging it together. So this is going to make a little pouch. It could be a pencil pouch, or I'm thinking it'd be somewhere you could put your that thing that cuts, rotary cutter in, if it's big enough. Let me see.
That thing.
Oh yeah, it'll fit perfect. I don't know what the size is, but I'll write it down. Maybe I'll do a short on that. And then I still have this much left of it to make some kind of pouch. And had I known what I was doing before I started it, if I would have cut this correctly, I could have probably got 2 iPad cases out of one. So we'll see. But what a way to get some cheap quilted fabric, $1 at the thrift store. I have one other one I'm going to turn in, but I think this one I want to make it one of those square bags. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Oh, I have fabric too. Where did it go? This is the one I want to make the great big square bag. And I may even try and leave the whatchamacallit on there, the binding. I haven't decided. But I bought fabric. As soon as I find it, I'll bring it over. Where are you, fabric? Where's my pigs? What the heck? I don't remember putting it away. Oh, because I didn't put it away. All right. This is my pig fabric, which I'll probably show again tomorrow. It's little pigs on there, little pink pigs, and I thought it was adorable. And then I bought some vegetable fabric. I'm going to make bowl cozies with the little pigs on the outside and the veggies on the inside to remind me, eat more veggies. I thought it was hysterical. So did Haley. So that's another project. And then I bought this 8 yards of this sunflower fabric. This is going to go on the back of the cow chicken quilt. And it's also going to be the border and backing of the panel quilt. And then it's going on the little piece that I made So I'll be using all this, well, not all this, and anything left, I'm going to make some mug rugs for myself because I need some new ones. They keep disappearing. I wash them and take them out, and then I don't know where I stick them. So I thought this would make some nice, cute. It doesn't match my decor, but who cares? Nothing really does. I have so many colors in here, it doesn't matter. But I thought this would make some nice mug rugs.
Nikki says she loves the sunflower fabric.
Yeah, I got this at Hancock. Is it Hancock?
Yeah.
Hancock of Purdue or whatever it is. It was $4 something a yard. 4 or 5. It was cheap, so I got a little extra because I thought I didn't know how much. I'm not good at math, so I didn't know how much I needed for those quilts. So I just bought as much as I thought I needed. I always overbuy, so, but that's all right. You never have too much fabric.
That's right.
So,
and it'll get used.
Yes, it will. And then I have these quilted to make something with, so I'll be doing that. I may even do something for in my, well, I don't have a table. If I had a table, I could do a nice square table runner. I'll have to get my table off. My mom's given me one of those white enamel tables with the red, I don't know if it's red flowers or red something on it, with the little metal red chairs for in my dining room. Haley's losing her TV room. She can still watch TV in there, but she'll have to sit on a chair. So. All right. Lisa's saying hi to everyone.
Hi, Lisa.
Joe wants to know how Lisa's feeling. She feels like crap. She's tired. Oh, I may be way back. Joe's sick, just sinuses and a headache. Well, that's the worst. I don't mind being sick if there's no headache. When there's a headache involved, forget it.
Yeah.
So Jerry says, looking forward to some small projects. I need to pull the reins back a bit. Me too. So I've got lots of fabric and little pieces, and I have scraps. So I'm just going to start. Now I am still going to work on at least, well, now I have 2 quilts going. Well, it'll be 3, but the third one, that'll probably take a year to make all those 9 patches. That's just something I can do when I don't feel like doing anything and just want to sew, or on Wednesday when we sew. And the big quilt, I'm not going to rush it. I'm not doing any more sew-alongs till after Christmas. I'm just going to enjoy sewing, enjoy quilting, and enjoy life. You know, I could get hit by a bus tomorrow, although I don't really go anywhere there's buses. But if I did, I could get hit. And I just want to have fun and relax. So that's what I'm going to do. But I have lots of small projects in my brain, and I have lots of patterns somewhere. I just need to consolidate them all to one spot so I know. And I have a bunch on the computer. A lot of free ones, some I bought. Because when I first started the channel, that's what I did. I think my lives were on a Saturday afternoon, and I did a small project every Saturday, and I finished it, usually. Or if it was a bigger project, I just, broke it up. And it was fun. I had stuff, some stuff, I'm like, what am I going to do with this? But some of the stuff, it was really handy. Hi, Auntie Ellen. I love your bags. Ellen. I was watching is it G-Quat or C-Quat? G-Quat. Garden Quilts. Miss Ellen. Well, anyways, she was co-streaming with MZ Joys.
Yes, I was watching that one too.
And Miss Joyce was making a bag, and Ellen was showing off all the bags she made. They were amazing. some of those African prints were so beautiful. And she did a lot of detail. Nice bags.
Yep.
And I also watched Phoenix Electra Circus. She's on Saturdays, and she sews on an old singer. I can't remember the name of it. I don't even know if it has a motor, but it has this sound. It goes, chica, chica, something like that. And that's just so relaxing. And she hand embroiders with that machine. Nikki, good to know their razors are working. What razors? Mine? It kind of pulled this morning. Yes, Lisa, and I've never seen any on you. That's one of my pet peeves. The minute I have one chin hair, I used to pluck them all, but now I can't keep up with the plucking.
No, they go everywhere.
Well, mine don't go everywhere, but it's mostly like right down here on the chin.
Well, yeah, but I mean they spread.
Yes, they do. And so I just use electric razor. I used to use a round sandpaper thing, and then one time I got a little too aggressive and ripped my skin off. So I had to quit using that. I was basically just buffing it off. And so then I went to you get them at Kohl's or wherever, the little round that looks like a lipstick, and you can do. And I used to keep that in my purse. And
is that the flawless one?
Yeah.
I have that.
It works okay, but just a regular electric razor is usually what I use. And if I'm somewhere and I feel one, I will sit there and yank on that sucker until I get it out of there.
I use the flawless, the one for the legs with the 4 heads on it. By golly, I'm going to be getting them all at once.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, for some reason, over the winter and this past year, my hair on my legs has stopped growing.
Yeah.
The only spot I have any is right here in this one little strip on the side of my leg. So I only have to shave there and occasionally my chin. The rest, there's no hair. I don't know what happened to it, but it's gone. So that's good. I mean, even up on my thighs, the hair is gone. I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
But my mom said hers doesn't grow anymore either. So that's good.
Yeah.
One perk about getting old, you don't have to shave as much, except for your chin. If you make Asian sticky rice, the starch water is excellent for gardens. I've never had that. The only rice so far I like is jasmine rice. She just crumbles them up and puts them in a jug of water. I don't know what they're crumpling up. Hi, Corey's Outdoors. Welcome in. Hi, Shirley. Welcome in.
Hey, you made it.
She says, you all have a wonderful day. I'm off to help Dan. Fun. Lisa says, baby powder is great for ants. It cuts them off. For ants in the house, I spray them with vinegar. It kills them, and then I spray like in the doorways where they're coming in. If they, any place there's an opening and around the windows, I spray it there, and then I don't have any in the house. And but outside I use that granular taro, which I need to use because one attacked me the other day. Hi, Quilty Bird Alicia. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Hi, Reza. Welcome in. Donna Dixon is using a pillowcase for a dust cover for my featherweight. I have a little a little cover that my grandmother made because this was her machine on it. Corey's dropped his link. Hi, Candace Zimina. Is anyone else frozen? Hopefully not. It's been a day. All I see is a commercial with cows and people running around. And the chat's like going crazy.
Yep.
Sheila says she's freaking out a little because it's like that bag has disappeared. That happens to me all the time. Or I'll give something away and then all of a sudden I'll need it. Melanie Taylor says, hoot hoot. So I don't know if somebody won or what happened. But yippee for you too. And Corey's Outdoor Ventures is saying hello to all the new people in the chat. Zipper tape. Yes, I use. Oh, zipper tape. I have zipper tape. I use double. Oh, geez. What is with all these commercials? I have it down to none for minimum.
Linda Irish Sail Lady says, I just got back and I heard something about sticky rice and hairy chins. I love it.
Oh, I was way back there.
Yeah.
Lisa's leaving. See you all in the chat. Bye, Lisa. Get some rest. Fabric to spoil.
Shirley is off helping my brother Charlie.
Yeah.
My nephew was given 2 to 12 days left to live.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He has cancer in his liver. So they're off with him.
Well, that's never good. Donna Dixon says fabric doesn't spoil.
Very true.
Oh, Jess was thinking about making period patches for the kids at school. That's a great idea, Jess. And so they all have one. I think we have one in the office, but who wants to go down to the office and ask for one? They should just have them somewhere where they can grab them. That's a great idea. I'm sorry, I'm catching my daughter's cold. Sheila said, if your hobby isn't fun, it becomes a chore. Yes. Oh, her animal print fabric. Yes, it's beautiful. I had some not as pretty as hers, but I bought an animal print jelly roll and I made a bag from it. I liked it. Oh, maybe I'm way behind because Nikki says she had to restart her cell phone. I think I'm way behind in the chat, but I didn't read all this, so I might as well. Nikki B said she wishes the hair would stop growing on her legs. Yeah. Joe says the hair moved from your leg to your chin. Yes. Oh, there we go. Now I was wondering why I was not knowing what's going on. Costco has razors on sale, so I just bought a pack. Will probably last for years. Hi, Joydy. What about Nat? Any ideas? Oh, I don't know. If we get them, I buy this. I just spray this stuff in the air and run. Nikki B doesn't have any ants this year. Joyce says vinegar is good for spiders too. Hi, guys, Craft 2. Welcome in. You probably left now, but welcome in.
Hi, John. How are ya?
Ooh, Nikki B says she heard you can sprinkle cinnamon on the dirt around your house plants for gnats. I heard that too. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, now I'm back to Linda saying about sticky rice and hairy chins. Hi, Jeremy Boucher. Welcome in. Sheila says, Linda, just a typical Sunday chat. Yes.
Yep. Hi, Jeremy.
Joydy's going to try that. Has been trying so many things, but headed to HD or Lowe's today. So Terry's saying hi. Joyce, I heard about ants.
Hello.
Sheila, I got to stick closer to the computer. Everybody's saying they're sorry, Dad. It's hell getting old, let me tell you. So I am going to say goodbye because we've been on here an hour and 12 minutes. And that's enough for me.
Yeah, that's enough for me because I'm working on the machine again.
Well, we're on our goodbye tour. So bye, everyone.
See ya.
Eggshells for snails. That's a good idea. I missed that comment too.